Here I am, getting ready to do my gig the day after St. Patrick's Day. And here's my latest poster. No vaccine, passport required, no PCR test needed, no mask required, never canceled, healthy for your spirit and soul, free music and smiles, spreading love, not COVID. And this is the corner that I am sitting on. It's pretty busy. There's going to be a show today at the music hall, which is usually where the tall building was right there. It's usually where I sit under the marquee. But this, like I said, a production. This week there was 3 productions here at the high school. The Cooperative Arts and Humanities High School and Co-op After School presents Sister Act. I had a big problem with this. They produced this show Tuesday through Thursday. I think it's awesome that they're doing the arts. They asked me to move down and then they asked me to move away because people were coming in. And they said that this is high school property. Baloney. But anyway, I moved across the street. And yesterday I sat in front of the music hall up the street. But yeah, a problem I have with this production is that this high school, and I'm sure others did also, required parents to show vaccine identification as well as a negative PCR test. And of course everybody wears a mask. When you can clearly see across the street, people are sitting in restaurants, they're maskless, right? So the music hall, they have enter at your own risk, although the production might require something. And the Schubert Theater also requires, as this high school does. So they are actually discriminating, and I don't like how they're using children as pawns to force parents to either get tested or get vaccinated. I think that that's horrible, absolutely horrible. They have no right to tell parents how to care for their health, nor children for that matter. But that's where I stand, and I think it's horrible. They're using the children as pawns to ruin families, because I wouldn't get a PCR test to see my child in a production, because that's excessive testing. And I don't think that they don't have that right to tell me. Nobody has a right to tell me to get tested unless they're my medical provider. And even then, for excessive testing, unnecessary testing, I was supposed to get a procedure and I refused it because I didn't want to get the PCR test because I said it was not necessary. It's extraordinary measures. And it has nothing to do with the procedure I was getting. So I did have to get it when I had emergency surgery, and I did have to get it when I broke my hand. But that's because they required it in the emergency room, and I had no choice. Again, I'm a pawn, captive. So this is what I have a problem with these schools. Their agenda, and it's not freedom.